150 years ago, a game began that would unite communities, inspire young athletes, and create a legacy that continues to shape the very fabric of high school sports today.
And it matters to the individual communities that make up the towns and the cities and the villages, throughout Stark County. People talk about Canton being the birthplace of pro football, and I'll accept that pro football was born here, but high school football lives here. And that's a huge difference, between where you were born and where you live. And it thrives here. It matters to people, not just the participants. It matters to the student body. It matters to the booster clubs. It matters to the communities and the parents and the grandparents. It's important. It matters here in Stark County.
So this weekend, Nate was inducted into the National High School Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, with the red jacket there. That is also home to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Still waiting on that invitation. The high school one honors the legacy of exceptional athletes, coaches, and contributors to high school football while fostering the growth of young talent and inspiring the next generation. And this year, 30 men were inducted.
I stopped playing high school football, over 20 years ago. So to be here and be recognized for my efforts way back in the 90s, it really is special. And to share the stage with some absolute legends, not just the players, the coaches, the legacy that they have left behind. It's pretty cool.
Well, Texas high school football is a different kind of football. I mean, that's a religion in Texas. We won a state championship. We won the first state championship in Sealy High. It was fantastic. I think people ask me about my pro career, my college career, but I say, man, that high school career was great. In those days, sometimes I wish I could go back just for one game.
Growing up in Jeanette and being taught, you hear a lot of these guys, we're talking about their high school and how it sets the foundation. Well, I think high school sets the foundation for, what's to become. It's a ladder of success. Sometimes it could be failure, but I think it sets, who you're going to be and the type of player, type of person you're going to be starting in high school.
High school football, we talk about it all the time. I think it's the most fun you ever have in your life. You're playing with your buddies. You're playing against schools that you participate. You run track against them. You play basketball against them, the same guys. It's interesting. Almost 1 million young men are playing high school football. 15,000 schools play high school football. And this is other interesting. Of those 15,000, just 6.5% move on to play college football. So high school football is where the action is.
It's the foundation. Fork Union really held you accountable to your daily habits every moment, the time that you woke up to the time that you went to sleep. It was a high standard of excellence. And I learned quickly, if I was going to survive, I needed to get with the program, and that's carried over into my everyday life and what I've been able to do after the game of football. It was a huge impact on my life, and I'm so appreciative for that.
It's a real honor to be in this National High School Football and the all-girl class National High School Football Hall of Fame, especially joining my 3 sons. So that's so much fun for us. I have great memories playing high school football in Drew, Mississippi. We didn't have many players, weren't real good, but I got to play at other levels, and the guys I played with in high school, they had the same heart, they had the same spirit. It was a wonderful experience. I had good coaching, and I feel very fortunate to have been able to do that. Thank you.
It's an honor to be inducted into the inaugural National Football High School Hall of Fame. I had a great experience playing high school football. I got to play with all my friends that I grew up with. I love my high school coaches. I have a great relationship with a lot of my high school teammates. We still talk about our high school playing days. So it's a great institution, and really honored to be going in with my family in this class, and really appreciate the honor.
It's amazing. There's many high school football players that they've been in this country, and to be in the first class is certainly a huge, huge honor. It's even more of an honor when you look at some of the other folks that are coming in. I think about the name Jim Brown in particular, because Jim Brown was the guy who was my hero when I was growing up.
To be able to be going with people like Jim Brown, Archie Manning, Peyton Manning, even though I know them all my life, their mom is from Philadelphia, Mississippi, which is ironic and good too. But just to be in the first class, there'll never be a first class. So that's most special to me, and being the first class for the National High School Hall of Fame and being up here in Canton and being able to say, Mama, I made it in Canton.
The City of Canton is very excited to welcome the National High School Football Hall of Fame to the heart of our downtown. This is going to be a huge economic impact, just not for the City of Canton, but the region as a whole. The amount of tourism and jobs that will be generated, but we also want to encourage our local businesses to support the High School Football Hall of Fame, just not for the economic impact, but for the mental health and nutritional programs that will be created that will help our youth and benefit all of our community as a whole.
With your support, we aim to raise $5 million to restore and enhance our historic home in downtown Canton, Ohio, located at 332 Northwest Street. This facility will be the cornerstone of the Hall of Fame, a place where history meets the future, where athletes of all levels find inspiration, and where communities come together to celebrate the spirit of high school football. Make your charitable donation today. Together, we can ensure that the next 150 years of high school football are even greater than the last. Thank you for being part of this journey. Let's make history together.